Now, a personal statement is a piece of writing that you need to attach with your application. Now, this is where you'll be outlining who you are, what you're applying for, why you're applying for it, and also demonstrating in-depth knowledge of that particular degree and possibly touching on career aspirations as well. What's also important is that you need to show a genuine interest in that particular degree. So this is where passion needs to shine. You need to demonstrate a passion for that particular cause, and how you can do that is showcasing that you are proactive. It's extremely important to show that you are well-rounded, so you're going outside the curriculum in order for you to enhance yourself and make better your application, enriching your profile. Second, you need to show that you display some leadership skills. Remember, already all these other people who you're competing with are actually applying with the minimum requirements in terms of their grades, and they have exceptional track records as well academically. Now, for you to stand out, you can volunteer. Volunteering nowadays is absolutely easy to do. You can do it online. There's so many platforms. You have youth opportunities. Now, for those that are wondering, there is actually a technique to this. In as much as whenever you're studying, whenever you're researching, they will always tell you be organic, be authentic, be genuine. Yes, but do that in an organized manner. It's really important that you impress them with your writing. Think about it as if it's an academic paper and how you would do it. You need to be analytical and critical. Allow me to share just a paragraph with you. There's a paragraph that is from my master's personal statement, but it's quite relevant even to undergrad as well. So I'll read it out loud and then we can carefully construct it. We can carefully go through it together. So it starts off with, as a Botswana's recently nominated UNESCO Youth Ambassador, I continue to learn firsthand how multilateral organizations continue to redefine their development strategies. So this is the first line. I'm nudging in there in a way that I don't really want to seem arrogant, but I was nominated for UNESCO Youth Ambassador position. And then as part of the 2015 Youth Task Force for the COP21 United Nations Climate Change Conference in Paris, I shockingly discovered how the West uses the language of humanitarianism to justify unjust aid. I'm assuming a particular stand, but I was shocked by discovering this thing. I discovered it when I was doing my work experience where in UNESCO. So this became evident from an event I attended hosted by the LSE. So at the time I was still at LSE and I'm applying to LSE as well for my master's. So this became evident from an event I attended hosted by the LSE's International Development Events Program. So here what I'm showing is not only have I been part of the LSE, but I actually do know some of the amazing projects or programs they have that are offered in the institution that are unique to LSE alone. So the discussion was on the funding of NGOs by the UK's Department of International Development to support sterilization programs in Indian states of Madhya Pradesh and Bihar back in 2012. Most alarming was that these operations occurred in harsh conditions and even without informed consent of the women, all in an effort to fight climate change. Such discoveries breed ethical questions on the legitimacy of state policies and the relations of different institutions in the development projects. Questions which I'm excited to challenge with advanced studies. So in a sense, I was showcasing I actually have a genuine interest in pursuing this particular degree, right? How was I doing that? I attained work experience. Not only was it a work experience, but it was an internationally recognized work experience at the UNESCO. Then I was not afraid to really showcase what I discovered there that I particularly didn't like. So I'm applying for development studies, and yet I'm actually showcasing for development is a bad thing in some regards. So this is, this is me being opinionated as a person. I furthered this discovery whilst I came back and I was attending a program, or I was attending an event rather, that was actually part of the program here at LSE. So now I'm being particular to the university on what benefits they have available to students. And then I was saying that, okay, in as much as I heard all of the discussions that were saying, it still very much affirmed, it proved right what I thought initially. We do have, questions of whether the government, what they're doing is right, or international organizations, what they're doing is right. But these are questions I'm interested in. These are questions I want to study more. So I'm really showing that, okay, I'm curious to learn more, and I want these challenges, and I want to see them, attended to, and where best can I, have answers to these questions at the university whilst advancing my studies. So what you will see is I'm demonstrating a passion, I'm demonstrating my intellectual curiosity. I'm also carefully writing in a way that's quite critical to the theory, to the project, but most importantly to the degree. And then I'm not only saying that this is bad, I don't want it, but I'm saying this is bad, but I'm more curious as to finding solutions that I will further in university. So that's how you nail a personal statement. Thank you very much for watching that video. There are more to see. If you like it, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Boss Up with Kaide Disciple. Now, do it now. I'm watching. See you next time.